We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you make is breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go up? Because they want to increase the time. They say they are too short. You cannot be a gangster, then you want to run. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want this senator, then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government economy. But when we can be what is not happening, and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people for the government came and said, "Sanctify people," young love and lawyers are giving 1% and one go in law. But they sit down over there in point their family people because they need work. And the person that needs work and the person sanctify person they want there. We implore our family people, but some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is no other time when the country is not better. It is every other time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for secretary. They are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern the people. They are people that got degrees. They know nothing. The only person with 8 people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and breakdown for marketeers, printing rather, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long way back carrying the benefit up. Because we are close.
You go for Yaka. Yes. For Bene. Because Yaka and the one that is talking to you us. So you are telling to this Yaka because a budget. Oh, Yaka can be talking to the president. It's not a good thing. Yes. They're happy. Say my dream, my mother, your mother happy to you. When you are not going to betray Yaka or betray and great people and laugh again. Yaka are not going to be passive. You understand? You have to get them out of there. You can't work for Yaka. It's not going to lie. You go for Yaka? You just get there. They don't just respect Yaka for them. We don't want to get Yaka for them. They see that young people for them for Yaka. They don't forget for Yaka. Let the people for people them. Then they say, what are they not to tell the country they corrupt? You say you're going to talk about them for the country. Why are you not for me? People die every day. You said the president probably is the most corrupt. No, I'm coming down. So I will shot you. You shot me then forget for Yaka Koluba. I'm going to Yaka Koluba not talk you. Then you forget for Yaka Koluba. Now I want to look at my day and send you for Yaka. Then you forget for Yaka Koluba. Anything I do for me, I do for the other person. Then you do Yaka Koluba. We don't know what they want you. Our sister will go take the Yaka Koluba from them. Now you know. They are not doing Yaka Koluba in our house. Okay. All right, we're coming to anything you want to say for now before we leave you. Thank you so much. They must forget that Yaka Koluba because they know what's the one only so much for your star one. So why go for your star one? We want to become a America. Now ever got one. You not see one more protest in the door. I want to come to one more protest. Yes, we are best. You tired. You not see because someone else is going to say they are one corner. They do our own day. And the time the other police make kind of won't do our pull advance. You can't watch it for it. Tell him to forget about your Yaka Koluba. Okay. Hello. Yeah, man.
My son, you made me feel
Father.
I heard you last night. Me and Kun indeed to move far. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching most Sunday, you will conclude that I'm right. Will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone. They don't pick me up. They don't lay me down. They don't even have time.
Oh.
I don't talk. Yeah, I don't talk because God knows why it's happening. And everything I will accept it because our son Kun is vice president to him for NIMBA. The NIMBA people will not understand if I start hating on Breaker. The Senate started a trap for Breaker. When we are wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attacked the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from body. And then the way forward is another horse discussion. Then when brother come now, he is received by coming there, they belong there, don't be there. And you know where he's just thinking all kind of way, brother, all kind of things. You want to go after people? Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house in the upper house. So they went, talking away, talking about things, but I think they did a resolution. That part, because of any problem. Then the Senate, so they did let the Senate. Then something happened. One of them almost ran to the zombie house. Then the brother had Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh, then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2% to sign. I was me, I was Danny. Now when I went to school, I said, what is going on? You were here when we have sent people, and you were here with our own election, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents. So God, we are. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election 2011. Nothing wrong with that.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after telling about for 12 years now, he's now president now. So can you campaign for that kind of woman? Then he wants to prosecute us. You got to prosecute us. So what is going on with Ekun? Ekun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with another. That part has been good over there. I was from office, my own son office, I went, for a resolution.
What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. You freedom fighter, you raping our women. They are freedom fighters. You freedom fighter, you killing our children. They are freedom fighters. You freedom fighter, you destroying our country. They are freedom fighters. Ayo. Ayo. Oh, ayo. Ayo. Beauty. When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming,
oh yes, indeed. Another great day. Wonderful opportunity. And how good it feels to be back behind these microphones to engage. We told you we are the biggest radio station in Liberia, and of course the biggest platform. When we call, the people come out. When we say your go, so the people will go there, because the people listen to us. We've never lied to the Liberian people. They trust us. They believe in us. Because everything we say here, we give them logical reason to understand the facts and circumstances. So clearly, we've helped the people understand themselves, who they are, and where they belong. One of the most critical and important things for any human being is self-awareness, knowing who you are and identifying the place you belong. The Unity Party folks have divided the country so terribly to the point where the class divide is seen clearly. When dull and very dull human beings, poo water dancers, who think in their small minds that because they're associated with a few Unity Party, that means, of course, they are superior in thinking than other people who associate with the CDC or other political party, for example. So we help our Liberian people to defeat that argument and make them feel proud of their own institutions and organizations that represent them and their class, and that is the CDC. And that is the reason why you can't ever beat the experience, the power and the strength of our voices here. No matter what you do, we will still control the narrative. Folks, a pleasant good morning. What an interesting and great and pleasurable morning it is in Liberia. After what is clearly a heroic welcome ceremony, one of Liberia's funniest, one of Liberia's most celebrated, Liberia's incoming president, George Weah, is back in the country. The evidence are clear. The writings are on the wall. Liberians are gravitating in their zones. The people can't wait. They're eager. They want George Weah back. Liberians were resounding yesterday. They want George Weah back. The message is clear. The world have heard. The world have heard the plight of the Liberian people. They want nobody. They want nothing else but George Weah. Just a common and private return was turned into a massive national welcoming event. Where have you seen this before? This thing does not look ordinary. George Weah is the man. He is the Liberian people man. He's the man with the legitimacy from the grassroots to the top. Oh yes. Welcome, Mr. President. Welcome, Sekoze. It was more than colorful, more than overwhelming. The naysayers were all left in oblivion. So continue to drop your blue hat for George Weah. He's in the country. The man is going to be watching the show this morning. So continue to drop your blue hat of welcome. Welcome home, the king. Welcome home, the president. And the thing I can hear the you people, and that's the reason I like to do it. The pin can be, you know, when you lay now, you honor your bed, and then the pin come in. Hey, you pigs. Your own government, you're suffering inside. And you're feeling divided country. We'll give it to you. Zogozo. Good morning to all of you folks, fellow Liberians. Welcome to yet another intriguing conversation on the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9. Just wherever you are this morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to our friends, our fans, our followers, and those of you in the diaspora. Everything looks okay now. Everything looks settled. It's like something major was absent from the country. The kind of welcoming we saw happen. Not even when the president came from the Good English Summit, he received such a rousing welcome. All along the highway, the small villages and towns, everybody came outside, standing Everybody King Osa, the Messiah, the political redeemer, the man who is coming back non-stop. Water cannon, pepper spray, tear gas, with all the police present. Yesterday, George Weah, that symbol of peace, defied the regime, attempt to suppress and oppress. You can wear grace. Let's go another goal yesterday. So it's George Weah 2, Baka 0. They're on one trade, the man leading you to. Do you know what it means for the president to be addressing, a forum at the UN? But yesterday, the return of the former president makes more news in the country than the president. So what else are you waiting for? That just by mistake. That man, you're seeing on there by mistake. Just a matter of time. They Boga thing here. The day Boga leave, nobody will remember him. He will be the I don't know how to put it, but I won't forget about him quick because the man there's a bonus thing about it. The man are president, but you think about him much. But yes, man, another opportunity. Too many things to talk about this morning. Lots of things going on in Liberia. And yes, of course, we will go to the UN General Assembly where we witness, in fact, another opportunity, another moment where the country got disgraced. And of course, that has brought another national embarrassment from the president of the republic. I think second in the series for the president to attend an international forum and gets cut off or reminded that, oh, you're talking too much. Shut up your mouth, you're talking too much. That was so disgraceful, this thing. To a point, almost small more the security people are going to go take Bwaga from there and say your time finished because they call out the mark, the probably was still talking. They call my man still talking. Small more the police people. I saw the other video, all the police people are coming from outside now. But you ain't see that one. I mean, see. You don't know, say when you go for such a forum, they can give you minutes. They say 10 minutes, 5 minutes. You speak in the confine of your allotted time. Your president go there, the mayor talking all kind of tango thing there. I say 8.14 billion for 8.3 billion for gender voting. Then you finish the message, you now stop. All kind of tango thing there. What when we start digging inside? So la. But that our president. So the way when you go somewhere, you see your own way, then you get issue on it. So the main issue is man. So let's leave Baka. But we know that statement Baka made when we open it, you'll feel bad about the president. I don't know who they can be giving Baka those kind of data and those kinds of information to be embarrassing the country. That man is a disgrace. We told you that Baka was going to be a disgrace. And he has clearly turned out to be a big hell of a national disgrace. Big hell of a. Every time the men go for, they say go address the women or whatever. The man go stand there. They give you 5 minutes or 10 minutes to talk. They probably are talking, you're reading, bang here and you can't live for it. They say that we are not go good school. Man, bang here and you can't live for it. You're talking. They both say, bam, your time finished. He's still talking. Bam, your time finished. He's still talking. They call him or still the old man talking.
Even when the moderator was still saying thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. You're still talking. Yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about that. And of course, we spent some time on the massive, heroic welcoming ceremony. What does it mean? What were Liberians trying to communicate yesterday? It's important for we, the analysts, to break it down for you to understand. And of course, the politicians, for you all to know. Those of you who are opting to challenge George Weah or want to be president, maintain your power, you have a bigger job to do. Probably you have a bigger job to do. I think Mr. Weah continue to push all of you to the limit. So this is it. Your tax have been, kind of increased to another level. George Weah is making the game difficult. And, Chelsea and Man U playing, okay, then record the thing. And, so still keep score one. They say, let's make it put one more there, so we'll make it. So, so talk about that. And of course, the big one in the Arson case, where the president of the Republic of Liberia stood on the grounds of the Capitol building and alleged that the burning of the Capitol was due to arson, was an arsonist attack. And the government went ahead, they collected all the evidence and blah, blah, blah. So individuals they arrested, the defendants or the suspects, have been in police custody for about, or government custody for about 9 to 10 months. And in that 9 to 10 months, they've been extracting evidence from them, testimonies. So it got established that, of course, and alleged that the government people were torturing, forcing, and coercing, and even sodomizing people to say what the government wanted, to use as evidence to prosecute the former speaker and some other lawmakers, particularly CDC lawmakers, in connection. So the defense prayed that there must be an examination. In fact, they opted for international examination and, not trusting JFK and other referral, but the judge insisted that AMR right here on Fresh Street will conduct the medical. So Dr. Ari Len and his team, they did it. The report is out. We have it here. And most indication point to the fact that the report substantiate the defense allegation of torture and duress, which violates international law and, of course, national laws, that will eventually render the government case null and void, because evidence or pieces of evidence extracted through torture, it's not admissible. So, I mean, everything Gregory been passing around with that you get overwhelming evidence that torture evidence you've been having, torture, sodomization, and waterboarding, electrocution, so the kind of evidence. Look at somebody titi pour current on it, man, titi, the man whole other titi sport. But anyway, folks, we'll talk about that plus other issue. Today is Tuesday. We are paying 5,000 up to 25,000 on *255 *1#. *255 *1# is the code. Hagar, good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you, and good morning to Liberians following us this morning as usual. This morning, I'm quite a bit excited. And double, it's a double victory, I should say.
Okay.
One is confidential, and then the other is because of it's because it's because of how Liberians are receiving our advocacy, how Liberians have decided to listen to some of what we've said here. But I will always say the falling of the rising of the sun, the early morning rising of the sun does not determine the fairness of the day. We are not complacent. There are still things that need to be uncovered, and we are still committed to doing so. Yesterday, seeing Liberians at the Rebels International Airport, and despite the intimidation, I got videos. I think I told you yesterday morning, even before the show, I think I said that the joint security on Sunday night had they were all called to the police headquarters. They had a conversation, and as part of that conversation, they plan to intimidate Liberians who have decided to go to welcome the political leader of the CDC and former president of the republic. So early yesterday morning, early yesterday morning, I received again another video footage where police were being trucked at the Rebels International Airport to intimidate Liberians who decided to go and welcome their political leader. But the interesting thing is, we'll always try to remind this government with what has happened before and what is happening now. I can remember when I was at Truth FM, I went at the Rebels International Airport with now Assistant Minister for Press and Public Affairs at the Ministry of National Defense, Oscar Moba, who was then the Director of News. We both went at the Rebels International Airport to do a live coverage for the arrival of Henry Pedro Costa. And that arrival, Abu, it was an interesting one. The police was very civil. We could not see the deployment of police as it was done yesterday, but we understand why it is. Liberia is now gravitating towards being a lawless state under this rescue government, and this is something that we'll always sit here to pinpoint and allow international partners to pay more attention to the violation, the human rights violation, the freedom of movement, freedom of assembly, all of those rights that have been disrespected and violated by this government. So it's good. We here gratefully, and like I said, yeah, it's just good. And maybe Abu, just in passing, Usman Dembele became the FIFA Ballon d'Or winner late on last night. But that whole thing was covered with I like how it was covered with the arrival of George Weah. So no, but Abu,
you don't steal the people glory.
Listen.
No,
we did not disappoint.
You're disappointed the man.
Dembele disappointed. No. Abu, no other person will tell you that Dembele was ill-treated on Barcelona. Dembele faced a very terrible, his days at Barcelona, he faced a very terrible, consistent, terrible injuries. And as a result of that, he could not perform. And even to the point that he started, even to the point that he started picking up his game when Barcelona wanted to keep him, his release clause permitted him to leave, and he left. So that was it.
Yeah. And
but I feel like Dembele, it was a slap in the face, or it was a robbery yesterday.
Robbery?
That
was a winner.
Rafinha well deserved the Ballon d'Or. I would say yesterday when I saw last night, when I saw the top two, and I knew that, and I saw Lamine Yamal and of course Rafinha, that's Lamine and Dembele. I felt to myself, it was already clear. One, Paris Saint-Germain is a French team. The Ballon d'Or is a French team. No. The Ballon d'Or is a French French football.
Okay, so you're not fair.
No, I go for me, Abu. It's a French football award. Okay. And looking at Lamine at his age, from Spain, people feel like he still got a bright future ahead of him. So they could not allow Rafinha and of course Dembele, because Abu, looking at statistics, Dembele, Rafinha score goals more than Dembele.
Okay.
Rafinha had assists more than Dembele last season. Okay. So now teams, let's look at
in there all that.
He ended with 3 trophies.
Okay.
He ended with 3 trophies. So all of those things, and let's look at the fair play nature of Rafinha. We're not looking at Mayu, but who carried 3 trophies last season?
So how much trophy PSG carried last season?
So the fact is, the same 3 domestic trophies except for the Champions League.
Okay, so you can't accept that.
So except they want to tell us that the Ballon d'Or, the highest.
No, but do you know that voting?
No, it's voting. That's what Abu. So the people also that now you believe that the people voted when your party right, they cheated of Venetia that time. All right, but whatever the case is, folks, today is Tuesday. Use the day to play. Don't matter.
So last season, people complaining.
No, I am not complaining. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
You say you're
I just no. I'm excited. I'm just giving you my fair analysis of what I think.
Okay, so
yes.
no. So what I understand?
You can sit there and say maybe that the best team in the world.
I've always said maybe you in crisis, maybe got issues.
Let's forget what. But today is Tuesday, folks. It's another day to pick up your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone, and of course, for just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, that's star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash. And of course, you stand a chance to receive 5,000 up to 15,000 here this morning. And the time is 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. At 8:15, under 13 minutes, we want to do a draw to give you money. So the back to school promo is still ongoing. Today is the 23rd. We got 7 more days to complete the back to school promo, or the back to school bonanza. So all the times you've played, plus the remaining 7 days, the times you will play for the remaining 7 days, all will be added to the times you've played, and then the 2 highest player we have to receive will receive something better, and then the We got the grand prize of 100,000. We got 50,000. We got 25,000. We got 10,000. So you could be a part of it. You will win money here instantly and be a
All
part
right.
of it.
So that is that for all of those interested in the back to school, all that. But so yesterday we observed that in spite of all the people that were at the airport, some people never had a chance to go there, and they want to be they want to let the president know, the former president know that they're excited that he has returned, and also excited. We'll play his statement. He spoke very well, and again unifying, and again a message of peace and togetherness, and he stated clearly that the CDC headquarters that was destroyed, all of you seditionists can rest assured that it will be rebuilt in record time. That is good news for seditionists, right? So we want to open the phone lines for those of you who never had a chance to be at the airport or somewhere to say a good morning to former President Weah and welcome him to the country he has returned. It's important. So open the phone lines and take some calls and give our old man who never had a chance to go and let the world know that indeed this is where we are on 0776. Before we can start anything, this is it. In spite of all of the intimidation, at least all of people are excited. So you have the chance, you have the moment to speak to your son, to speak to your leader, to speak to your standard bearer. And this is quite simple. Imagine you had the president of the republic having an occasion yesterday here, right? But the government decided to take all of the attention and make the news to go to Georgia. So we are reporters. So basically, when a newsmaker make the news, we go for the news, right? So the news yesterday was George Weah returned. So Liberians or wherever you are, you're in Bopolu, Cape Mount, Bomi, Basso, anywhere is your chance to be heard. George Weah is following, he's watching. A whole horse right now that Freedom Money rides on, so you have the opportunity to welcome the former president. He is back in the country. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104 are the numbers to call. Liberians, welcome your former president. Good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, go ahead. Just walk away from your radio at all.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, go ahead.
Good morning, President Jogura. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning. You're live. Don't hold it now. A lot of people calling now.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Go ahead.
This is Mother Joseph Dennis speaking.
Okay.
I called to tell my son welcome.
Okay.
Again, I pray that God will continue to bless him, protect him from all harm and danger. Any evil weapon fashioned against him, Jesus' mighty name, it will not prosper.
Amen. Thank you very much. Good morning. Former President Weah is back. Let's hear you. Good morning. Welcome.
This is James calling for Jonathan. The former president, welcome back to the abroad. You destroy after the airport, but you don't destroy the member of CDC. We'll stay strong for 2029. We'll come back, we'll get to Joseph Boba. Big blow in your face.
Okay. TKO, technical knockout. Good morning.
Alright.
Good morning.
My name is Chris Pascal Kwasi, and I'll join you from my party resident in this one.
Go ahead. The nation is listening to you. Former President Weah returned yesterday.
Let me tell you, thank you for the show. Let me say, welcome back, Excellency Dr. George Manuel Weah. Welcome back to the country for back.
Okay.
Yes, let's do a number. Show with Gary.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning. Morning. Let's hear you. Former President Weah has returned.
Anyway, my name is I call for you in France.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
I say welcome to my former president. Welcome back. May God bless you. May God give you long life.
Amen. Thank you very much. Good morning. The calls are coming in the Jones. Morning, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm having so wherever Mama Poel. Welcome, my black leader, my mentor, my role model. Welcome. Whatsoever Bogart we can make it with 2029. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your opportunity to welcome former President Weah.
Yes, Mr. President Barry, I want to say thank you first, and I thank the President for coming back today. Don't want to say anything. Yesterday, tomorrow, we're not going to get to go there. Went to work. I promise you when I went to work, spoken on that about work.
Okay, let's talk to Edmond Carr from the WhatsApp line. Edmond, good morning.
Thank you. Let me say good morning to Abu. Let me say good morning to Hika. And this is Edmond Carr, the visually impaired that keep this unprepared president to the fire to deliver. And he never disappoint me. You saw his unpreparedness yesterday. Let me say welcome to my president. First of all, let me say kudos to you guys. Freedom, Kings, Banner, Voice, that are helping us. Because you guys have made us. Yesterday we were proud. Everywhere we enter yesterday at RRA, people are looking for Edmond Carr to talk to. It was you guys. It was not by myself. The radio made people and the radio destroy people. So kudos to you guys. And welcome my black president. We received the tear gas yesterday from our bastard yesterday, the first time ever. But we are happy that we have been bastard by Bwaka yesterday.
So you got your tear gas moment.
Oh yeah, I got bastard yesterday.
All right, thank you, Edmond. Thank you, Edmond. This is just to welcome and greet the former president. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Freedom family. This is James S. Kamara calling for Grand Kema Country, Kauda District.
Okay.
Shem W. Plantation.
Go ahead.
But when I was living here, I used to see the face of President Weah, but now I've just been seeing the live face, man. At that time, I was part of CDC Warrior Guard. But now, when he came, I fortunate to go to that program. But anyway, however, welcome, Mr. President. This is our choice. 2029 is waiting for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so kindly.
Okay, another caller. Good morning.
We'll recognize our Facebook followers just very shortly. Let's pick a few more calls on this note.
Good morning.
Don't hold the line. There are too many persons who want to
Let
make
me
their contribution.
Take, Alaji Bar. It's been a while. You're calling today. Let's hear you. It must be... good morning, my brother.
It's been a very long time. How are you doing, Abu?
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, I just want to say welcome back, Mr. President. I mean, the Liberian people still love you, and we still love you, still behind you. Oh. But this is one thing we want to say to the government: that 99 days for rule, 1 day for master. I mean, you can use the police however you want to use them, but one fine day, that day will come, it will catch up with them. No, before that day come, it will be too late, And also, I want to ask you, Abu, do we have $8.6 billion to give to program from women? I heard the president, Joseph Waka, talking about that.
As far as we are concerned, our budget is around 800 million. So I know.
So basically, there was a development document that Gafon and worked on for the 5 years period. I think somewhere in that tune we'll get a document and talk about it. I'm sure that what he was referring to. But however,
it's going for women. I mean, it's going for women. I don't know.
Okay. All right, let's talk to Masisi. Masisi, morning.
Good morning, hey guys. Good morning to Abu.
Morning.
Thank you for the show this week. I want to say well. Then I'm getting too pain in my eyes. Go for checkup. The fear yesterday will not be safe for us. What is that for me? You go welcome your president. People there to take care of you. What is that for me? Because I'm going to Africa mean to even of people. That is actually the tear gas for yesterday. President for pay my ancestry. I reach my 12 last. The problem weekend. What was next to the people?
Yeah. Imagine the government treating its own citizens like that. We're just talking about torture in an investigation process, and then we see heavy-handed police brutal response to just peaceful citizens going to welcome another citizen into the country. The man's own country. He's coming to his own country, and then you go there unnecessarily, tear gassing the people and all that. Good morning. What crime did they commit? Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Hilda. This is the voice of PSI in a joint from Sokwe de Shifu. Abu and Hilda welcome our president yesterday because I helped on the Iraq.
Okay.
But what is more distressing is that we pay our tax dollars. So our police and joint security who should be turning their tear gas and their arms against just criminals such as the I don't know how to call him, that 14-year-old pedophile who raped a 14-year-old girl, Michael Johnson. Those are the kind of people the police should be.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning. Let's welcome former President Weah. He's back to the country. Let's hear you.
Thank you, Abu Ehega. My name is Kamek Everybody from Masadi. Good morning, Mr. President. Good morning, King of Africa. Good morning, Fokeko. Good morning, the people choice. I salute you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I mean, I can imagine where the pin is going right now. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. Let's hear you.
I'm calling from this now. My name is Anis Kopa. Oh, the poor man, I want to get at the airport yesterday, but they just want to speak our song, God, man, we have to tell you welcome home.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for all the cool old man. Them. Thanks a lot. The P is going way dollar where. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, my name is Maurice.
Go ahead, Maurice.
Yeah, Mr. Thank you for the show. You know, for me, I'm not opposed to the but I want to tell my president welcome back to the country safely. And one of the biggest things I can say again, Abu Waz, people in the support convention is on the 1 point. That's why. That's it. When I did my bed to get a hot now street and day street. So I think about it.
You really won't get it, baby. I attack because the other pin the money. Now he said, good morning.
Good morning. Abu Ehega.
Good morning. Welcome, President. We are why Baga takes more pin. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Exactly. Yeah, like I was saying, instead of them going after the criminal, we were just peaceful people who went to gather.
No, my man, we'll talk about the other one. Let the people welcome their leader, my man. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Wally calling for Johnson Day.
Go ahead.
First of all, let me say welcome to our president. As still available yesterday, let go all my to continue respecting and getting the courage to maintain the peace. Abu, let me stay clear.
No, we'll talk the other one later. Thank you very much. Maintain the peace. I think it seems clear to many people now that maintaining this peace here is in the hands of former President Weah more than it is or should be in the hands of the current president. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Liga.
Morning.
Yeah, I said hi to my president around yesterday.
What is your name?
My name is Andrew S. No. I was unfortunate actually to be there. I'm very happy and I was so happy indeed. Even now I'm standing here, I'm very much happy.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. So let's hold it there because look, when people just keep calling here, guy, we're not finished. So there is this interesting read I like us to look at. And it's important. The government have to consider what is your priority. What do you want to prioritize? Do you want to prioritize George Weah and the CDC, or you want to prioritize governance and leadership for the Liberian people and earn their loves and support? Every now and then, look at what happened to the country yesterday. You took all the police people from here. Monrovia was vulnerable. You left the place vulnerable. Gregor Como took all the people. How many times should we tell you that Gregor Como and Nelson Freeman are conniving to always create unnecessary tension to justify security operation? All that thing that money can go inside, right? Two little boys sitting down to the police headquarters and just be using the whole government, taking money from them every day. As soon as the older CDC people who got to go there do another operation budget. So they bought them air money free yesterday. They took free gas from Aminata and Son gas station. Free gas. They balance gas, then they give it to the You know, the small children there. Say they're going on operation. I think basically making the thing just say that someone at war zone. See the convoy they're going in. Unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary.
And you check it out, they requested for stamp, how do you call it, stamping for all those guys.
And then the actual police boat are there. You go check it out right now. The money is supposed to get it pulled for that operation yesterday. They call it. Now, politics, PR, and timing is very important. This is a piece written by an anonymous contributor. So we're gonna read it. Politics, public relation, and timing. So you have to know that there are politics and there's time to do public relation and timing. Weah's arrival silences Bouakar's UN movement. It was clear. So Gregory embarrassed the president yesterday. Absolute embarrassment for the president. Gregory and whoever were involved, they embarrassed the president. The president was having a serious international movement, making the case for the country. You were basically here creating news for George Weah and the CDC. You think you are intimidating them, right? Look at all the papers this morning. Look at all the papers. All the news outlets. Look there. All of them are reporting something about George Weah, when we should have been discussing the president's presentation and the other issues. George Weah is making the headlines. Kind courtesy of Gregory Coleman. Liberian politics is never short of drama, and today the stage stretched from Monrovia all the way to New York. According to insiders, President George Weah was actually scheduled to return to Monrovia on Wednesday, September 17, 2025. Supporters had prepared to welcome him, and the stage was set. But when his PR team realized that President Joseph Boakai would deliver Liberia's address at the United Nations General Assembly on Monday, September 22, they made a bold decision: delay Weah's arrival until the exact same hour Boakai will be speaking at the UN. So you see how you say you're smart. CDC people playing here well on you.
It work.
They say Joel coming what time? 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Bouakar's orders be.
And see that you're the one, the smart people, you get all the master from the BB school and around the world. CDC boy, you look down on your corner, don't mean whole day. They issue on your big time yesterday. Right? The exact same time. And you can put a Weah event, a Boakar event on the same time, and then you expect anybody to get a Boakar listening ear. It was proven yesterday.
Even in Nimba, before doing Senator Johnson's burial.
Yeah.
When Weah went there, he stole a show from the entire government.
All of them. So, the outcome, brilliant for Weah, disastrous for Boakar. The outcome from yesterday. As Boakar stood before the UN podium, all eyes in Liberia turned to Roberts International Airport. Every major FM station, social media feed, and online outlet abandoned coverage of Boakar's UN speech, focusing instead on Weah's triumphant return. Big video. The man is show on the sleepy 89-year-old Baptist deacon. Months of preparation for Boakar's big international movement vanished in wave of cheers, live screams, and national or nationwide discussions about Weah's homecoming. What kind of government is this? I see that long confused labor. I see PR and say they go PR school, the information minister. Yes, all of you are in the room. CDC made an issue on your beat time. And you think that me coming play Boakar UN voyeur? No way. I'm not playing friend. Who come and play? To come get you? What?
Let people go to the business office.
Y'all go. Y'all won't play. We playing friend. We only discuss it. We highlight. We the voting area that the voting area there. We coming there. We coming. And as far as we're concerned, nothing happened. The only thing that happened, Liberia related in the war yesterday, was George Weah triumphant, heroic return to Liberia. The UN embarrassment. Let's go down further. But the worst humiliation came not from Weah, but from the UN, the United Nations itself. Bouaka carried 8 sheets of prepared remarks, but managed to read only 3 before exceeding the 15-minute time limit given to presidents at the UNGA. In front of all leaders, the UN Secretary General ordered his microphone cut off.
And he was just there reading, even when the microphone was off.
So,
Damn.
who are the speech writers? Who prepared the speech? Were they not aware that Bouaka was allotted 15 minutes to talk? They go get a man 8 pages of la 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 la.
You know, in writing, your mind's can read faster than your
then
hands.
that's what you got to.
So the person who wrote the speech, they wrote the speech in their own context, in their own reading ability.
Yeah, they're
forgetting to know that Bouaka is different. The way I talk faster, you can never compare Bouaka and I having conversation. Not. I can say more than 150. I can sit here and say the thing I will say in 5 minutes. Bouaka will say that in maybe 20, 25, 30 minutes.
So the old man got exposed. So imagine 8 pages in 15 minutes. The man could only read 3. So what is that communicating to you, folks? Inefficiency. The old man is tired. They don't like to hear that, but that's the fact. Look, you all got to open the speakers. Let the UP multi-banks know that their president, the most experienced man that they were dancing in pool water for, they gave 8 pages to read in 15 minutes. The man could only read 3. It'll be passing all around. Bouaka failed the country. They gave the man 8 pages document. The man only read 3. It'll wire he failed.
We have 6 UNGA address. Nothing of such happened to
him. Come here, it'll wire the man fail.
Where you fail?
You fail?
Because it's even far less. Because 3 out of 8, 5? No, man. That would be
Bouaka failed terribly. So the Liberian leader was silenced before delivering main intent of his statement. So the real, come on, man. Pretty much tell me.
The real thing that he wanted to say.
So the real juice in Bouaka's statement, because the first 3 page of it, you know, the man like
he came from Wasonga.
Like a story.
Yeah, that beautiful story.
Do all that
where he met Katumu Bouaka will be part of the first.
Yeah.
I graduated from high school, all that will be part of the first.
And
3
recognize the president of the General Assembly, this one, that one, blah, blah, blah. And then before you go to the real issue now.
So at least from the 4th paragraph or the 4th page to the at least from
let's say from the
5th
from the 3rd, right? Let's say the 2nd to the last paragraph on the 3rd page, right? Right. How you saw the man start talking about that 3.8 billion. So you're all going into
the 3.8 billion at AR money.
You inside will go. You say that says here, you get says here to be feeding power. Just get your power.
And he's going back to the hospital to complete a final rest before coming to Liberia.
So embarrassingly, the Liberian leader got silence before delivering the main intent of his statement, leaving a scene of embarrassment that reflected poorly on the nation. Our country suffered. Here you go. We're looking at laughing stock. Liberia, what did we do? The winner of the day. Can you see the trophy there? George, we are always winning trophies. See the trophy? The winner of the day. The optics tells the story. The optics. At the UN, Bouaka's voice was cut short without making any case for Liberia. Wasted taxpayers' money, flying private jet only for the UN Secretary General to cut him off. Over 50 people. Then the whole thing too, my man Tomo Fala, they cutting the president or Tomo Fala just clapping. They tell him, man, your time, oh, he's just clapping.
At a certain point, like Thomas realized where he was taking his headset from his ear, why the president was saying, really?
Yeah. He has got tired clapping and saying, yeah, so at home, we as a rival dominated every channel, even this morning, up to this morning, making a resounding passage or message about peace, peace, and peace. You know what I said? Right? So, about making every channel go on Punch FM. Count the number of posts about we are the May. D-Master came in. So they themselves, their poor government pay-to-play media outlets are reporting less about Bwaka's embarrassment, national disgrace and embarrassment. And this is the old man you think you depending on, he say, can better your future. Imagine you depend on an old, tired man like Bwaka to guarantee and build for you a prosperous future. Something should be wrong with you. Absolutely not. You're not progressive. A 19 old man, you say that man will guarantee your future in the AR generation. Are you kidding me? Something must be wrong. So, whether by coincidence or careful planning, one thing is clear. September 22, 2025 belongs to George Weah. Clap for the man. Clap for the man. Oh, yeah. The pin is going way in Delaware. So, for the Unity Party, it was a double blow, a PR disaster at home and a public humiliation abroad. A PR disaster at home and a public humiliation abroad. Moral lesson. September 22 will be remembered as the day Liberia's president was silenced at the UN, while George Weah stood the spotlight at home. Timing is everything in politics. Folks, what a beautiful, synopsis of the entire events, both ways, both in Washington and in Monrovia. So Monrovia beat Washington yesterday 1-0. So this is it. Who won the day? Mr. Weah. You created unnecessary drama, unnecessary. Even then the police went and even added or more.
Sure.
And Joe Weah came, the man is show. Hey guys, I send you the video. Please pull it up. Play it. Let it pull here.
Yeah, I think I have to get all of those things.
Right?
Let's get this one out.
The man came. The man stood up. Look at the man looking at the camera, man looking at the pool. Top shatter. Look, why are you fighting? Why are you fighting? You know, that kind of shiggy. No, my president, we are know how to eat show, man. I mean, when they show, the whole thing was set. As soon as the man came out of the 10 minutes, the man stood, the man looked, wow. Man took his own time. So, why are you fighting? Look, calm down. And you know, why are you fighting? Hey, bugger. So, you become president to make Jawia more popular? You are so afraid of Jawia to the extent, as soon as you hear Jawia needs, send all the police people there. The other time that the army people and all you're saying that you're not learning from your license. You have to learn. You have to reset the clock. Look, ignore seditions, ignore Weah. Wait for election time, wait for campaign time. You're embarrassing and unpopularizing government. You are making it difficult for governance. Look, the whole country is locked down. We are talking about George Weah. Nobody cares about any other thing you're doing. Because basically, the only thing you're doing successfully in the country is to steal from the Liberian people, increase taxes, and of course, fly uselessly. That's all you're doing. So the people are spending time and gravitating and supporting and moving towards George Weah, And every day you're getting unpopular and Weah is getting more popular. And you're aiding and abetting that. This is what you're doing. You destroy the man headquarters. You get a man 1 year campaign. 1 year campaign to construct a new party headquarters for CDC is a whole year of campaigning, because when they're going for groundbreaking, that's another massive mobilization. When they finish groundbreaking, they go for site some inspection, massive turnout again. So 1 year the people will be campaigning. Why did you do that, Mr. President? Who are your advisors? You see, hate, it's not good. Don't put hate, don't mix hate with anything. That one, Mele, I you call that the EPS man, same gain. And you get people filled with hate. You see their face looking pump, so hate all inside. See, when hate is too much in your body now, it tends to someone skin disease. You can see small pump thing that hate can be inside. But let's play George Weah voice.
Okay, then we'll come back here. We try to do a draw to give somebody money. So the code continue star 255 star 1 hash star 255 star. Play this one. Okay. So from here. Okay.
But I came here for this
arrival ceremony. I think while I was away, I watched television and I saw that everyone that came here to usher back to our own country, I see that fight. I see fighting. Why are we fighting? Why? Why are we fighting? I put on my page. I'm coming back home, be civil, and make sure that there's no trouble. This country belongs to all of us. I don't think it was necessary today, but I'm glad to be back home. I think you all are aware that my son was chief headquarters and made a program for our people. And what I'm back home for, make sure that CDC get our party headquarters back. So we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. So we need to be civil, we need peace in this country, and that's the only way we can move forward. To all of my friends and citizens, what happened to us, don't worry. George Manawia is here. We're going to restore, we will rebuild our party headquarters, and that's our goal, our mission. Our mission is not to come and black airport and police fighting. No, leave them alone. Leave them alone. We came to create the party for our people. We were able to do that, and we are still able to sustain the political fight. So don't worry. I'm back home. We're going to build our party in a record time, and we'll be okay. And I hear me. I think the only reason I went to Europe for was to make sure that my son Timothy found a club, and then he went to Olympic myself, and I'm back home to do my work. Were you impressed when you scored the goal against Real Madrid? Well, I'm not a football fan. I play the game. I'm not a fan. You know, anyone will be happy when they score a goal. Even if you're watching somebody score a beautiful goal, you like it. So that I love it, and I'm proud parents. You know that he scored a goal for the game. They lost the game.
Make a return.
It's beautiful. It's my country. I was born right in this beautiful country, and I'm back home. It's always a pleasure to be back home. You know, but no one chasing you. You know, I'm a free man.
Simply because
leader of a political party, and I'm back home. I'm proud to be back home.
And native
like my people, we got a lot of things to do.
Institution to represent the
that's it.
And he gets all of the hate. The only reason is we build an institution for our people, and we also want to demonstrate that we can sustain it. So he has come back to demonstrate to all of you, don't lose hope. For those of you that were feeling weary and things, don't lose hope. It's coming back. Build the party headquarters in record time. Liberians, your CDC identity will remain with you forever. Will be the headquarters. And this is going to be massive. So you are giving Mr. Weah an opportunity again to prove supremacy. You're allowing Mr. Weah an opportunity to prove supremacy. UP has been here for nothing right? Unable to construct her own party headquarters, especially to be in opposition and rally. And you see, citizens, partisans are contributing to the cause to build their own. That means this is going to be an institution owned by the people, cents and dollars that they are contributing. Oh yeah, we are obedient, but the fact that people are even reaching out, it tells you that it is a national revolution that the people are willing to be remembered or remember as contributor to wars. Show me that party. Mr. Benina Yue built a big headquarters for and hosting his ALP party there. But where is ALP? I saw him move from Kirisbury, it finished. Right? Who else? Okay, the True Win Party, they say they get building. Who else? So we are, as a native party, CDC, will be the first native party to build their own. So the native people proving civilization. The native, look, that thing you're doing, you'll be dividing the country on native or country people land. The country people come and build their own institution. Other country people who don't want to identify, other country people get slave mentality. They always
They want to be enslaved.
they won't be enslaved. They won't be with the bourgeois and pretending like they want. You not want. No matter what you do, you slum man, you plebeian, your mind, your power, and and all your sleeping in one bedroom. So that's your history. That's your background. All of us here. That's who we are. We gotta be proud of who we are. Stand together, build our institution, and move into history. And this is what the CDC is ushering. This is what the CDC is creating. Oh yeah, it is not as perfect, but look, we must be able to. It is an African thing. We must be able to rally our imperfection until we can develop a system where it works well for all of us. And this is what the CDC is doing. So this is going to be landmark. This is going to be historical. So a CDC is going to be opening the eyes. Joshua has come to open the eyes of other native Liberians. You want form institution, build it. Don't put it in briefcase and passing it around. After one election cycle, you take it, you go in the other rented building. You go in the other rented building. No. Will build it, merge and pull it down. So generations after generation, generation after generation, they will go right inside there.
So what I've been told is the party is going to have 2 headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah. They are going to have the one I can call the diplomatic headquarters, where you will see that structure that is parading on the internet. You will see that structure, and the next will be the operational headquarters.
Yeah. So the
operational headquarters is going to be purely for all of your political gathering, all your rallies and things. And the good thing is the new place that the CDC will find, the CDC have found, I should say, the CDC have found, and they are expected to begin the construction of the party headquarters very shortly. So the new place is also adjacent the main road. Yes. So what will happen is, for every time they are having their gathering, that entire Cinco road.
But look,
from Cinco all the way to
time for native people to be behind that time pass. So native people bringing their thing on the road.
So the government
so CDC
it will come a time. It will come a time the government will regret why they had to allow CDC to leave from where they were. Yeah. It will come a time the government will have to regret that.
They're thinking here. So Librarian, this is it, right? You listen, and we read that comment for you. Each of it pretty much tell us what's your thought. The first segment was to welcome the president, former president, and you've welcomed him already. But just give us your own assessment, your own view about what happened. The narrative we read is something that sets you in a position to understand. You may agree or disagree. What is the basis of your disagreement? Maybe Hussein Care will call and say, no, Baga stole the show. And, and you could tell why he think Baga stole the show. When you had 8 pages to read, but you read only 3, right? So after spending millions to travel to go represent the country, he underrepresented the country. Underrepresented the country. That is the fact. Underrepresented the country because the reason we sent him there is to go see our plight, and he wrote our plight on 8 pages and could only read 3 pages, the introductory, that all he could read. And just talk about the Lala 3.8 billion. Where he going to take 3.8 billion to put it in women and what he and climate? Where?
The presidency.
They see me as you're going to train 10,000 youth in RCD. Where are they?
The presidency is government have banned the practice of, or the harmful practices in the country. But while he was saying that, there was also news coming from Lofa County.
But Konya town in Lofa graduated 500 people, right? 500 people.
Maybe, and you were in the country, you saw that.
We need to take that report and send it to the UN people. 500 in Konya town. In fact, okay, we know what we'll do it. But let's take Crime Stopper Liberia. We'll come back, we'll take calls.
About musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see So if you see crime unfolding, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Girl, it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see a don't keep it, you must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Oh, yes, indeed. Folks, Crime Stopper Liberia. It's always a good thing to be here and having conversation with our people. Look, all we try to do is to ensure that this country, everybody is respected. And of course, there is equity, there is rights and freedom guaranteed, irrespective of people's background, creed, or political affiliations and ideological alignment. Nobody should be ostracized. Nobody should be condemned. Nobody should be denied opportunity in a free country like Liberia. So when we see that, we are willing and prepared to sacrifice and use our voices to condemn those kinds of unwholesome attitude. And the one that hurts a lot is people you're smarter than, people who you know you're smarter than, thinking that they anything nice because they stooped so very low to dance in purple water to support an 80 to 90 years old man that is failing the country. So the politics were very interesting in the build up to 2023 elections. People exercised their rights, they took their sides, and we all had some very, very, engaging conversations at different level and involving different individuals, into the politics. So one individual that was very fierce in the criticism and up to now still maintained was Mariah Yakula of the ANC. I'm told the COS to Mr. Alexander Cummings. You can fight reality, you can fight truth. So on yesterday, why the former president was coming and what was displayed, people are getting to be convinced and they are confessing. They are confessing. They knew it, but they're coming out. It's coming out of them. See, God is pushing them to vomit the truth. Did you listen to Stanton yesterday? Right? Confessing. So, well, a lot of you're proving that we are actually powerful. Because if you're doing the kind of thing, that means your is actually powerful. When you want for God power, God got plenty ways to something. And all of you're just hitting the man for nothing. How you for somebody that God created everybody, put everybody there. God gave your own grace, God gave the man own grace. But some of you, so devil not enter your head, and that devil that enter your that from your generation, the devil just in the lineage, it's just there. That's how you see some men can be wicked and envious. So Mariah wrote on her page yesterday in confession, George Weah Umpa. His own of grace, not from around here, yeah. Seditians love the man more than rice. And when she says sedition, it's not basically sedition because the thing about George Weah love It's beyond CDC, but the institution is used as a general representation of everybody. It's a Liberian thing. People love this man not because of CDC, they love him way before CDC. So you can't try and limit it to seditions. Say Liberians love this man. The love you're confessing to is a Liberian love all over the country, all over the world, all the country where Liberians are. Once they hear and see Joe, they go there, right? So people are confessing. So that means seditions are winning. Your truth is coming to light. The comeback is clear. Oh, yes. The comeback. The return of the native. I don't want to let it hear the return of the native people coming back. Right? The return of the slum dwellers. Things will be better than what they were before because with the first time the native people took over through the CDC, they tried to be moderate. They allowed some of the Montalban and Nikon pools they were in the system and they were destroying the system. But now Liberians will work. Liberians who believe in their country, but who will not be used as weapon against their country. CDC 6 years, those Liberians who were there, citizens were denied opportunity to work in their own government. You had UPS all over the place. What were they doing? Martha Morris then were indoctrinating nurses against their oath, right? Hiding medication and denying our people medication only to blackmail the government. Today, Martha Morris, a deputy minister, she can be working in the ministry. Yeah, son, airplane seller in relay. Up and, oh, y'all go see her in the ministry. She ain't looking presentable.
She can be using the ministry cars. In fact, the buses there.
She be talking. Okay, be talking. Yeah, ain't no somebody selling airplane in relay and things. That God beating them. So these are the issues. These are the validation that God is trying to make. Yes, Mariah. You know, she what I like about her, she's principled on what she want, what she prefer, and she's there. And she always tried to be professional in her criticism as and all that. But not the U-Picks. The U-Picks feel unnecessarily entitled, and this is how they look at the repetition of Mele. Alexander Kumi. You know what we'll do for Alexander Kumi? We'll collaborate. We'll make Alexander Kumi senator of Maryland. Mariah, just trying to me and I'm part of the CDC, but I recommend it. You can listen to that one. You know, we can do small proposal. We'll bake the party. We'll say on behalf of the Freedom Money, we'll bake you. You put Kumi on CDC ticket in Maryland. We'll make him senator. Then we'll bring him. We'll make him president pro tem. At least just so you can open on Baka small because Baka eating show on the man too much. And they say 1%. So bring the man, put the man there, Sonny. So at least ANC people then open the boss man. You know, they're on political leader and be president pro tem. But let's take calls, man. Yeah.
Let's take calls. Let's see whether also we can do something here. Please let me see. What's it from? Okay, let's see whether we can give money to somebody right here. Pick up your phone right now, please. The cash giveaway this morning for just 50 Liberian dollars. With that *255 *1#.
It's a Mandin Calling Foundation giving 1.3 million scholarship.
*255 *1#.
Okay, Laverne.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can give out something.
The small money now. APN, how you call FPRC and Freeport and can gain and every month put it together. They're not bad.
So let's see if we can give money to somebody here.
The man won't the long job. The man say all that thing, man,
*255 *1# or *255 *1# if you are using the smartphone for just 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD. Still a chance to receive 5,000 here as instant cash prize, and also increase your opportunity to be a part of the 100K grand prize for the back to school bonanza that is scheduled to take place just under 7 days. So you got 7 days to push your cart. And good. This person hope you pick *255 *1#. If this person can pick, your money is automatically on your phone already. Just calling for a confirmation. We have to get to the lines and talk to our callers this morning. So let's see. Okay, time. Let's talk to somebody here. Then we'll come back and do another draw. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ella.
Good morning. You're live. Go ahead.
And let me say good morning to Sherry. For the public recognition, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta. I'm joining this unique conversation for point 4 to be specific in Zimbabwe. Look, one thing we are doing, why is you know not taking the time to to talk to we are about two things we are doing this time. In fact, we are two things though. We are eating show and we are following play. It's all we are there yesterday. He eat a show, he eat a show, and then he follow the whole play. Abu, can you imagine when we were driving yesterday, Abu the crowd was so happy. They say, oh, we made mistake. Yeah, they say we live in our step by you. We live in our step by you. Don't care for you. They say the real part of that, yeah. But put it to the issue of Joseph Waga, that mistaken time. Look, Abu, I'm not from a
They call the man off.
Yeah, and I want to say, I'm not from a doctor. Let me bring it down small. I'm not surprised. It don't shock me. Abu, let me ask you the question here. All in the conversation, they just like Waga in his speech.
No, he ain't any.
I know Abu will tell the people down with our number that they may not able to think about and the man is sick. Abu the man sick right now. I'm speaking today. Right after the speech, that me going back to the hospital for the return. I'm going to people. Abu, let me ask you the question. The national police who's supposed to be protecting lives, protecting property. Why Abu they are in the coast they have the same exception of the government? They are always destroying property and life. Abu, can you imagine yesterday of John was drunk when the drug guy was run to the hospital, Abu. On the brother, I don't know. He's just there. I don't know how it is right now. As I'm speaking to you, they get lots of food, lost all of our materials. Why, Abu?
We are all asking. We don't know what was actually the trial, what justified what the police did yesterday. But thanks a lot. Let's take another person. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Abu. Good morning.
Morning.
There you go.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, this is silent listeners of Freedom FM for the past 8 years. I just decided to call this morning.
Oh, wow. Thanks a lot. What is your name?
My name is Jefferson Klaba. I called you from Peace Island.
Okay.
Yes, I'm very, 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 very happy this morning to hear our president speaking in a peaceful manner.
Peaceful, always after.
Yes, because he a man with peace. When other people yesterday, when Joseph Waga yesterday coming to give strong statement to arrest all those that go against people against yesterday. But when he came, he said we here to someone that is out for some time, so there is no need that will fight. Even the police came to fight, don't fight them, just leave them alone. But I very appreciate him. Well, when we come to Joseph Waga is a man that can't eat anything. We can imagine on the day of inauguration, Joseph Waga did not end his speech in a sense that he don't want to end his speech in a sense that he was going off because he don't want to end his speech. This particular man can stop thinking he was not in it. Now, while the people look at yesterday, say, we sorry to our president. What we did, we don't know what we did, so forgive us. So I'm standing on behalf of the Liberian people that I was affected by the past regime. So we are coming back to our president and he forgive us. We don't know what we did.
Okay.
And he forgive us. We will always be by him and we'll always be with him. We're always a tradition, we're always a reaction, we'll always be about a city.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Let's talk to David King. David, good morning.
David, just hold on small, but the caller made a very profound point, right? You know, every time the government afflict George Weah with some kind of, thing, you always come and speak peace. You break the main party headquarters, say leave them. Let be peaceful and maintain the peace. So he's winning souls. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, that's the kind of leader we have. There's the President Weah, the very peaceful man by nature. And that's why we exhibited yesterday. And we were being so patriotic. While the guys were doing that thing, the NCD delegation were at Commission. So We are coming to a hotel.
Oh yeah, they were taking note.
We went to call NSK milk and I said yesterday to make the government to look back. To make it very obvious. But with our patriotic nature, finally with our president, we are living there a kind of peaceful posture. We have Obama to stand, to stand down. We shouldn't cause any problem, and former foreign affairs with be that fun. We all were there trying to calm our guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he got confused. Using it as when I used the other guy to fall yesterday. How to kind of have to buy mayonnaise and start to rub it in his how to send people to spend other people to get mayonnaise guy and start rubbing the mayonnaise. They got here like someone at one was pointing yesterday and we were asking, is that president we are coming?
But what really happened? Did you guys do anything that provoked the tear gas?
No. We were actually the demarcated or they say we should stop. Went to how they call it, the entering of Total. That was just leading to the airport police station.
Mm-hmm.
There where we got yesterday. While we were there, Alvin King and Alvin said, why are we not going to the airport to gather there? We said, oh, the guy said, we can't, go there. So Alvin are going to talk to them. We were sitting there, and they begin to hit on Alvin. They begin to hit on Alvin, and how the whole thing spark up. They begin, yesterday they arrested, he had Adukane phone going live.
Okay.
So all the police guys said, why they begin to go live? They beat on, I think I saw how they were drinking, slapping, they choking the figure. And I said, but why I did, Rawa? They call you Rawa. I said, but why I did? And they put in the back of the figure, the guy started launching tear gas all over. Then I ran to the Wild Junction. We all left the city, we killed the Wild Junction. That followed us to the Wild Junction. When I found our Civil Aviation Authority headquarters, there where we were, then later, there's a people called Gamole, because Gamole left and went to Total. I mean, not there.
Okay.
So he started saying Gamole should, show him security that when you go on and see, nothing bad will happen. He said, oh, German, just sorry for the inconvenience. I want to go on and see, but there's no way. But this guy, I was very brutal to us yesterday. And no time when Joseph Butler was in opposition, he came to that airport. We stopped the United States from going over there.
All right, thank you very much. The record is clear on that. So, former Assistant Minister Jura Sando was also there. I think I saw him on a lot of the live footage that were being carried. Mr. Sando, good morning.
Good morning for the recognition, and good morning, Ega Gonda.
Morning, Dad.
Yeah, I don't really know up to the moment I'm speaking to you, why the present police force under Gabriel Koma is behaving this way to us. As early as 8 o'clock yesterday morning, they deployed police officers. What was the intent? It was announced that the former president and our political leader was coming the country. Just 2 months ago, the leader of CMC, Musa Beleti Araf Rambaroka, CMC partisans were allowed to go close to the airport and receive their leader. And not only unique to CMC, other political parties.
Okay.
Many times, Omer Boakai traveled when he was former vice president. The UP people went.
I don't know. I think there were some police people on the line too. The line is.
We gather peacefully to receive our leader. Why should they tear gas us? I can't get over it. We are peaceful. Thousands of partisans and other well-wishers. They decided to tear gas us after the brutal mass of people, they tear gas us, they push us. That was the time.
What did you see? What do you think triggered the tear gas movement?
Abu, up to the moment I'm speaking to you, I don't know. Wow.
Is it that the crowd was becoming uncontrollable and the police needed to restore order?
There was no rioting. They push us, they disallow us to go close to the airport SF. They stop us to the curve. We were there on a heavy rain. Yet, because they have preconceived mind, the thing they are making, the more they take gas or the more we become united. The more they take gas or the more our party grows. The more they take gas us. When they take gas on today, time for election, October 10, 2029, voting.
Say that again, you came in the start.
This remains at the altar of police. Will he be able to maintain peace and security during election time? Because police plays a vital role when it comes to maintaining peace and order, or law and order. But the way he's behaving is a direct policy police director. What is this? Now, anytime for now, President Bago will return. Let us see whether they will not allow, they will disallow you people from going to receive their president. This is totally wrong. You don't run the country like this.
I'm not sure they will go receiving this time because there was no prior moment. In fact, he got cut off. So
no, they got drafted. They got time for that. The man went to Japan, he came back. What did he bring? And when they receive him. So look at what happened yesterday. Because of the way they behave, people get agitated, people get annoyed. They pulled down the roof for ROI. Instead of 45-minute drive, we drove for 2 hours, 30 minutes. Because what? The president could not pass by the people without slowing down. So this is what they are done to. I hope the day will break party will be breaking here the construction. They will also go to tear gas over again. Because every time we gather the tear gas over, and the more you carry on violence to us, the president, former president, always tell us to calm down. We'll always calm down in making our party to grow, in making to be united more.
What does that say to you? What does that say to you about the presence of democratic rights under this Joseph Walker Unity Party?
From the very time the woman became president, the laws of this republic have been disrespected and abused. I can't tell you anything more than that.
Are you sounding so because you're a partisan that opposes the government?
I'm not sounding so. Look at what happening. They only enforce judgment for the court in their favor. There's a judgment against them, they don't care. They don't respect the House of Representatives nor House of Senate. The parliament in advanced countries, the parliament hotel criminal activities known as library traffic management. Don't do this until we can sit and understand what you want to do. The parliament invited the people from library traffic management 2 or more times. They refused to come. They came a resolution. As I speak, the state issuing car materials to people. They don't regard people. They hate to see opposition, especially we the citizens. This is not how parties should do out there when you're daughter of police for 6 years. We have real democratic policing. But the president one, I told one of the police officer yesterday, what have you done? You people are treating you bring in fire service, you bring in LDA office. The fire service go and put fire off. LDA, the drugs is killing our people. Why are you doing to the airport to enforce? Why? Immigration officers, is that their role to go tear gas us? What did you do as party, as Liberian people? Do you not have the right to assemble, to receive our leader? Is it wrong to do that? This is bad. This is not how you govern. You are creating more tension in the country. But God, alhamdulillah, thank God to Almighty, our leader is always a peaceful man. Our leader is always calm. Even yesterday at the airport, at the terminal, you look at senators who are going, senator, a certain government official, you try to stop them from entering the terminal to receive their leader. It's wrong. I don't talk about former government official now. I talk about certain senators. You stopping them.
Oh, were senators stopped?
They were stopping them. They had to make their way.
Who were those senators?
We have more than 10 lawmakers yesterday from the House of Senate, House of Representatives. Again, when they saw, you see a lawmaker, an incumbent lawmaker, and not a former government official, because he's not UP partisan. He had gone there for a reason. The reason was to receive John Weir. How long we were there for? Okay. The plane landed. John Weir came out and left there 25 minutes. We left the area. Then at the end of the day, after they tear gas off, the guy who they go 102 came, we are very sorry. Why you say you give the order? You give the order because he sent bad signal.
Yeah, he's the operation man.
He's the deputy for operation.
Yeah, actually.
He gave the order. He was in charge of operation. He gave the order. The police people are like brown people. Some of them know us. A young man came to me yesterday and said, "Gabriel, you leave from here. The order we get is to do bad to you." A young man, I'm not going to call his name. He's a police officer.
Oh, really?
He told us yesterday. Yes, I got no cause to lie. I know he knows me. I'm not going to call his name. He said, "Gabriel, you leave from here. The order they gave for is, if anything, but they get you." So I told the children, I said, let's leave. These guys are here to cause chaos. So they will say that when we are lending, people die, do this, that. And everything has gone been having. After they get disgraced, after they get embarrassed, 112 king was a police officer. We are very sorry. We are like this. They allow us to come back to where we were before. What was that for? Are we not like brown people?
As a political party in the lead up to 2029, does these things strengthen you more or weaken you further?
As long as they are misbehaving to us, it makes us stronger. They destroy our party HQ 1 month ago, exactly 1 month ago today. August 2025, they destroy our party HQ. That has even made the party to grow more. Now I told them, party is not building. Building does not vote. The human being can vote. If you destroy our party headquarters, you have not destroyed our minds.
But the law requires that you should have a party headquarters. So
we will have, as we speak, that we have. As we speak, we have a temporary party headquarters at District 8.
All right, Mr. Sando.
And we'll have a bigger one. Thank you ever so much for this opportunity.
Okay, yes, because you were there, and of course, so I needed you to speak more. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
This is calling for Johnson Day.
Go ahead.
Also, let me extend my appreciation to you that for the high level of work you do for the last 20. I would consider her to be tired, but for all we know, you're working in the system, so all we got her.
Wait, now who consider her to be biased? Now who consider her to be biased? You picks?
You picks. Because even your speak, they will say you're lying.
But you people look I guess sense.
That's why you just have to live. That's why you just have to live and not thinking about that.
I always speak the truth, and that one will always just to speak to you.
You have to be UP, you gotta be P. Go ahead.
Okay. But what happened is just like you get everything you begin, everything you begin, they will come out there, they will more share. What the UK government doing, the police continue putting all against the world with the peaceful citizens of the nation. They will be on this, we will not leave you. Because you can't continue intimidating one person, putting them on a lay against the world. It will be difficult for you. But because the state of our president, yesterday people remain people and listen because he's a man of peace, he's a peace actor. Everybody in the whole world is going. Nothing will come up, brother. But let me tell you, our winners of this and the Momo got killed. Those settle and moral Momo. That if on a Momo my deputy when it comes to the city, you bleed. Momo my opposition when it comes to the usually Momo of order. The middle of my God was those on the act, whether they engage and job and so they are working with it.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk to Edmond Carr from here. Edmond, good morning.
Good morning, Abu Higa again, Edmond Carr again. And as usual, this is the visually impaired that keep this unprepared personal fit to the fire to deliver, and he never disappoint me. He proved that yesterday again. So
you can be pushing the baby feet to deliver disappointment?
Oh yeah. That is my goal.
To deliver disappointment or to no. Emma, I thought you can be pushing the man to deliver his promise, but he said to deliver disappointment.
Both. I'm pushing him to deliver, and he has refused to deliver. And this is why I said, as we enter 2026, I'm going to change my position towards him, especially where he sure that the line is not drawn. So I'm going to be changing my position on Bwaka immediately after his State of the Nation address. I'm going to be changing my position on him because he has failed to deliver. But quickly to the airport, look, absolutely nothing that necessitated the police action against us yesterday only because they saw the crowd. The people have agreed that by breaking down CDC headquarters, you're not going to see anything called CDC anymore. President, we are returning to the country. They're going to be assured. But when they saw the movement of people at the airport yesterday, that was the only thing that happened. Some of them right at that place, they were reading very heavily. So there was a structure close to that, their barricade, and we went into that place under that people push. Some of us was sitting there, waiting for the rain to subside for us to come up. When the rain quiet down a little bit, while people were trying to get us more time because some of the people were staying under the rain dancing, they got started releasing tear gas. So we started asking, oh, but what went wrong? What happened? They were like, okay, everyone stay here for a while. In fact, they turned it to our direction. So they were doing it discriminately yesterday against us, directly towards us. But you know what? They are shooting there, and you're moving towards them. The track a bit behind. But the moment they can't say, but they're coming towards us, not trying to go towards our bus. That was the reason why we now fall into but you know, we have no regret that what we stood for and the result that the citizen put on yesterday. This is what we should do. Because they want us to rain away yesterday. If we keep running away from the entire lazy arresting president, this is what they want to do. So this is a lesson test for the wonderful 2029 you guys can be talking about. So they don't resist this guy. They don't resist them. And before I drop the line, let me say kudos to 1 or 2 yesterday. Because I here say around.
No kudos to him. Who tell you the man go get his instruction, you come by, you say kudos. You're not smart. Kudos to working on the phone. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Gonda.
Go ahead.
This is Reverend Randall Logan. Thank you for the show this morning. I would like to talk on two topics. One, the president's participation yesterday. I can't get in obviously thing that was on the part of our nation. This is the second time our president has been caught up. And I think the protocol in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs needs to do their work before the president participates in the administrative order that be given to the Republic that determine the time the president should be speaking for. And the president should speak in the time given. In front of the president, ahead of him there is a clock that runs. So I don't know what is happening this.
The protocol field, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, whole day he should near the president stay to make him be messing up.
And interestingly, I saw her smiling. I don't know what is that. The next thing is, was it necessary yesterday for the police to do what it did? What is the intent? For me, I read it from a different lens. These are activities that precedes 2029. Their intent is to discourage, disorganize the institution or the CDC.
But are they succeeding in doing so? Are they succeeding?
I think they are succeeding. I think they are succeeding.
But the people are not still getting discouraged. You saw the turnout yesterday. Does that look like a discouraged group of people?
The turnout was great, and we always know when I talk about them succeeding, I think it applies against them.
Okay.
Their action applied against them. Now, what they are doing, they are just putting the nation into a process of conflict. And thank goodness for the political leaders, especially the former president, who is so peaceful in nature. I heard him speak generically yesterday. I heard him speak generically yesterday in a peaceful manner. But I think the Human Rights Institution, the Liberia Council of Churches, the Muslim Council, and the rest of the people who have moral voices in our nation should speak to the ills, even though some of them are in.
I'm sorry, Reverend, but you got to forget about the other two councils because they are on board. They've clearly told us clearly that they are on board. For 6 years, forget about those two councils. You don't hear anything like advocacy.
It's pity. It's pity.
And like you see, and I want to agree with you on your show. The native, because these are things that are really, we cannot dodge it. This country is heavily divided between classes.
Oh, no, y'all be pretending, but I mean, it's clear. We listen to the people, we hear them, the way they're acting, the way they're behaving. You can't treat other people like that.
I'm telling you, so again, it's good. I think the former president or the CDC party needs to, for me, I suggest that they need to change strategy. They need to look at their operations. CDC, I've been following CDC for years. I think CDC is a brand. It's unique in their own style, but you cannot adopt things that is not you. And I think the CDC is adopting a practice that does not identify what a body is. You need to change the model of the run. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Wonderful
So,
contributions.
a Liberian base there in the U.S. did a write out about yesterday's incident.
Which one was it? What we wrote? What we read?
No.
Different something.
Yeah. So
do that, and then we take 2 calls, and then we move to the Arson investigation.
Okay.
And medical report right here on the big station, Freedom 87.9. So you got it?
Yes. So I'll get it just very shortly, very shortly, please. So while we do so, we will be doing additional draws to give money to you, our followers. And just continue to play, and then we will do a couple of draws. Because of time, we can be everything here. So we will do. Okay, I think I got this now. It's a bit small, but I have to expand. Okay, so here, Global Elite, state-sponsored violence against peaceful sedition in Liberia. Press statement, September 22, 2025, by Professor Dr. Mary Scott Wilson, a global mentor, human rights advocate, voice for the voiceless, fearless defender of truth, she says. The hateful jealousy and heartless behavior of the chief incompetent, the useless Buakai and his senior agent Gregory Coleman are once again on full display. Under their watch, the police authority is using tear gas and brutality, assaulting harmless citizens simply for trying to welcome Ambassador His Excellency former President George Maden Weah to his own birth country. This level of state-sponsored violence is shameful and unacceptable. It is disgraceful to watch a foolish foreigner, she says, who accidentally became the so-called president under false pretense, try to pose a rescue king over our priceless mama Liberia while unleashing force against peaceful citizens. This is not rescue. This is oppression, and the world must pay attention. Call to action. I am urgently calling on ECOWAS, the African Union or the AU, the United Nations or the UN, the US State Department, the European Union or the EU, Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and all global human rights defenders to immediately investigate these acts of brutality and hold this regime accountable. Liberians deserve peace, dignity, and freedom, not tear gas, police batons, and intimidation. And this is from Dr. Mary Scott Wilson. She is an advocate. I think
Yeah. Very well. So,
I'm sure she's in the community.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Assam. I'm calling you from Chimikoro.
Chimikoro, let's hear you.
Yeah, let me take this time to appreciate you guys for what you do for Willie Labren. And let me welcome our president, George Maden Weah. I want to say welcome back in your motherland. What happened yesterday at the airport, we knew that it would happen because we got screen. Then Gregory Coleman said that this power has fully active. We didn't get to stand it, so that's good for us. So on that.
Okay, thank you. Finally, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning, and Abu Shemi and Ega. My name is Rapper. Political Slatan.
Robert, it's good to hear you. We witnessed the scene while you were being arrested. Were you released the very day, or how did it happen?
I was released after the 17th day, that is 7 o'clock yesterday evening.
Okay.
Or the thing is, I think you put one in the video. I don't know as to why the police always behave arrogant and say threatening when it's
why were you arrested? Because I saw you standing on the other side. It went for you. Did he throw stone at the police?
Up to now, I don't know why I was arrested. There's a reason why I went to the police station and even the commander asked, what did you do? I said, nothing. I don't know my crime. What I'm here for. And the car left. Because I was standing, not even focusing. I was seeing the tear gas, touching the tear gas, walking me and so on. And the police made up way for me. And buying them, I asked him, but what did I do? I was not even throwing stone. Because even if they were in our class, there was no stone there. Now, how you need to throwing stone?
Okay.
So the guy, we understand the arrogance of Gregor Kumo. We understand how put up Gregor Kumo is so young. He says that all the police and the security apparatus will be very put up. He's not even cognizant of the danger and damaging of the U.S. State Department.
Did they do anything to you while in the custody of the police?
They beat me. They beat me. Seriously, my whole body. We have beat me. They beat me. In the break-up, when they beat me in the position, they start stepping on my back.
But you by the minute quit to arrest you. The other time to ministerial complex again, they arrested you, right?
I'm telling you,
you gotta be vigilant and coming. You gotta be the pocket Robert. Yeah. Okay, but we're sorry, man.
Okay, yeah, but you can be intimidated because we understand that is one of the things. But the only thing we can tell in our president where is coming back.
Okay.
And we recalibrate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the policeman can say Robert Pine, you know how to catch it. So yeah, so put the catch. But anyway, this is terrible, you know. It was just intended to intimidate free movement. This is serious contravention of our laws. And whatever the goal of the government is, I think they're missing the mark. They should be focused on delivering the arrest agenda, delivering the vision of the president. When President Boakai, in spite of his age, in spite of his health conditions, still opted to be president, that desire, that vision that he had, that pushed him to say, in spite of the fact that I'm having this limitation, I still want to be president. These are the things you got to focus on. Or you just wanted to be president? Just to be there, to be flying around the place? You got to prove us wrong. I mean, that's what I think. You just wanted to be president. You knew you had no preparation. You need nothing you wanted to do. You just want to be president. So, but I want you to prove me wrong. I want you, right? I want you to prove me wrong. I want you to make me a liar. Everybody say, "Oh yeah, I will lie." I want you by the work you will do, right? But you're not doing anything. It's almost 2 years. More rape in the country than anywhere around the world, right? They're raping the small children all over the place. A minister rapes, and a minister cannot be treated in accordance with the law. Let's go up Capitol Hill. Another national embarrassment that since you became president happened to our country under your watch. The Capitol building that survived the 13 or how many years civil war. When rebel forces were at each other's throat, they never saw anything to go to that place. When rebels were firing at light poles and other things, they protected that place. But under your watch as president, the Capitol building caught fire. The whole war, no. That good history there. Posterity will judge. Posterity, your legacy as president will be judged by these things. No amount of propaganda can cover these things up. Liberians must know from you. The way you left the mansion in a disaster, you left power. That's not how you lead the Capitol building. You got to develop and build the Capitol building. and account and tell us who burned the Capitol building. Everyone want to know. You see, the dust is settling now, right?
Sure.
The dust is settling, so all that noise, that they made it. So even Librarians are coming down. They're coming down on all that noise. So we're at the point where everybody will be demanding justice. Everybody will be demanding the fair answers to why our Capitol building was burned. Because the reason why some of us are agreeing and even saying burned, because the president clearly said it was an arson, and of course the Ministry of Justice, the police, and every other government agency responsible, the fire service, all of them said that arson, blah blah. So that is the conclusion we have, and that's the conclusion we are speaking to. Now, initially, individuals got accused, arrested, incarcerated for well over 8 to 9 months, if possible 10 months, depending, right? And people have been there, going through back and forth, going to court, coming back, getting statement, blah blah. Allegations of torture, sodomization, and and all of the inhumane, unacceptable human rights abuses came out, with accusing finger pointed at the National Security Agency and the Liberia National Police. This is a national disgrace, a national embarrassment that's coming on our heads. So the judge and the court needed to establish and authenticate, because these things are important. It questions the veracity of the evidence that the state has obtained. Because the people who testimonies you're relying on, the people said, we spoke under duress. We were tortured, we were forced, coerced to say the things we said. The state said no. Nobody did anything to them. Nobody beat them. Nobody slapped them. Nobody touched them. They're lying. So, okay, let's go to the medical people to prove whether what the state is saying are true or what the defense lawyers are saying are true. And the medical people will go do the examination in keeping with international protocol on torture. So the medical people went there. They did their investigation, right? They did their investigation and they have released the investigation and the report. And Wednesday, I'm told the court wrote AMR, letting them know that their report, the final report, must be with the court before Wednesday. So I don't it's in transition or it has gone, but at least we managed to get it, and it seems a lot of people have it already. So in accordance with the Istanbul Protocol,
I'm trying here to share on screen to see whether it was.
In accordance with the Istanbul Protocol, and that is a United Nations protocol on torture. So the medical report was developed in accordance and in consonance with that protocol and that law on torture. So you guys going to share them so you will see it and you will know it for yourself. But while Hagar try to share it on the page, on the screen, a front page Africa article surfaced yesterday titled Capital Arson Trial Shaking as Medical Report Validate Defendants' Torture Claims. The report we're about to share
is already on camera.
Yeah, good. It's validating the claims made by the defendant. It is portraying and agreeing that the country, the state, has turned into torture, people who torture, like the jungle justice, the rebel style, the SOD time, where they will put people in mattress, beat you up to say something about somebody and get them in jail. Front Page Africa has obtained copies of the medical reports of several defendants in the ongoing capital arson trial, and findings appear consistent with allegations of torture. Findings appear consistent. We are not the court, we are not the judge, right? But reading and, of course, drawing from what professionals have interpreted, this is where we may lead. And it's going to prove very disastrous for the image of the government and the credibility of the trial. The reports prepared by Dr. Philip Zokonis Ariland of AMR Hospital in Cinco on September 16, 2024, documented evidence of blunt trauma. Listen, blunt trauma, irregular cardiac rhythm, and psychological manifestations. So, in order to understand whether this, is consistent with torture, you have to read the Istanbul Protocol. And I see, small UP surrogates now writing, oh, people interpreting the law, they turn it door. But again, look at the government, the people they're using as propagandists or pull it over there. Eh? Right? The report prepared, psychological manifestation. These conditions, no, I'm reading the front page article before, right? These conditions, the doctor concluded, are highly consistent with the allegation of torture. Highly consistent. The conditions that were established in as evidence of the medical report, Hagar, pointed to blunt trauma, right? Irregular cardiac rhythm and psychological manifestation, right? And these conditions, right, the doctor concluded, are highly consistent with the allegation of torture and ill treatment under the Istanbul Protocol guidelines. For you to understand the report, you got to go and download the Istanbul Protocol, read it, and understand the guidelines on torture, and come back to the report and see the conditions that were established and, of course, on earth. Among the defendants whose reports were reviewed are Jerry Porker, 40, along with Thomas Edrich and Eric Sousay, both 40. The medical findings have become a crucial element in the ongoing case. The defendants' earlier petition criminal court A. Judge Roosevelt Willie to quash prosecution evidence, claiming it was obtained through torture while in custody of the National Security Agency. The National Security Agency, built financed by U.S. tax dollars, the world's largest and biggest democracy, the epitome of human rights. They spend taxpayers' money to build the NSA, and you're telling me that the NSA is being used as a torture chamber under Joseph Newman Boakai. Liberians were getting on international record for all of the wrong reasons. An excerpt from one of the reports read, irregular cardiac rhythm, history of blunt trauma, and ongoing psychological manifestation are highly consistent with patients' allegations of sustained torture and ill treatment. You guys, you want to be going through. So let's see. Okay, that is patient who?
Idrish. Thomas Idrish.
Okay. So just read it.
So the name is there. The name is there. The sex is male. Age is 40. Date of examination September 16, 2025. Examiner Dr. Philip Zoktunos Ireland. BSc, MD, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Professional title. Or there you can see assistant professor of internal medicine. University of Liberia.
So that I'm play man, I see you man.
Consultant physician,
plenty thing there.
Consultant physician and director, diabetes, endocrine and metabolic disease unit, John F. Kennedy Medical Center. Blah blah blah. All the one head department.
Tell you say that I'm joke man.
History, alleged methods of torture, patient's account.
Let's get a patient account.
Patient account here. The report or the patient reports that approximately 9 months ago, he was apprehended by government agents and taken into custody. While detained, he alleges that 1. He was severely beaten with handcuffs and sustained neck injuries. 2. He was punched in the right eye. 3, he endures a sustained psychological trauma. 4, he was stripped naked and beaten with batons while being repeatedly slapped in the face. 5, he sustained dislocation of the right shoulder during beatings. 6, he was subjected to generalized physical assault, including trauma to multiple body regions. And 7, he denies any form of sexual assault or sodomy. Sorry, sodomy should be, sorry. Okay. Timeline of events. So the first one we read, those were all the allegations that Thomas gave the health practitioner, right? And the timeline of events. The alleged incident occurred 9 months prior to examination. So 9 months prior to the examination that was done on I think the 16th of September. Current complaints: severe intermittent headaches, generalized body pains, chronic anxiety, hypervalence, and sleep disturbance, blurred vision, and left eye vision loss, left flank pain, intermittent plateauation. Okay, so these are all the current complaints that were given to the doctor. And the third phase here is the general examination. Appearance: adequately nourished adult male of average weight and height, cooperative during the examination. Behavioral presentation: overly anxious and blah blah blah. Nutritional, okay, satisfactorily, okay. Vital signs: blood pressure 144/81 mmHg. You're the health practitioner, then you know that one. Heart rate 79 beats per minute. Temperature 36.1 degrees Celsius. Is XPO 98, yeah, XPO2 is 98%. Weight 58.4 kilogram. Physical examination is skin and soft tissue. Skin and soft tissue. Findings: no current continuous lesions observed. Interpretation: none. Okay, B, head and neck. Findings: no visible abnormality. History of blood force trauma reported.
Yeah, blunt force trauma reported. That the trauma we're talking about.
Yeah.
So no abnormality with the head, but trauma reported.
Throat and abdomen. Finding: irregular heart rate noted on auscultation. Irregular. It means not normal, it's not regular. D, musculoskeletal system. No gross abnormality at the time of examination. Patient reports prior right shoulder dislocation during beating. Okay. E, genital and annual examination. Finding, Anna. So he didn't. He even said it. He denied it. So finding not performed because he did not complain about it.
So, but you get one of the UP surrogates interrogators lying that the patient refused for them to check their Anna, right? The findings. So, like, when you just stop, you're not allowed people to be fooling you. They won't deceive. You see the report? The Anna examination was not performed. And a remark: the patient revoked consent, explaining absence of allegation of sexual assault. Right? So in the case of Thomas Edrich, he did not agree for examination of his Anna because he said for him, he had no claim on sodomization. Let's go to F, G, and we'll go on and on. Neurological examination.
Findings oriented to person, place, and time, normal gen and motor function, cranial nerves, and sensory modalities grossly intact.
Okay.
Psychological or behavior observation. The patient exhibited heightened anxiety, hyper vigilance, and emotional distress. Findings are consistent with acute psychological trauma and possible post-traumatic stress disorder.
Fellow Liberians, this is where you have it.
That's what the doctor said.
The examination was a full examination considering too many factors about what? ABC all the way to G. Psychological and behavioral observation. So you go to the annual examination because annual examination was not, and then you ignore the one. But the findings are saying, based on this psychological and behavioral observation, right? The findings are consistent with acute psychological trauma and possible post-traumatic stress disorder. Who caused that? The NSA, the police, and other agents of the government that had Thomas Edrich and others in their custody. And this is where we are. It brings a lot of questions. So let's go down further. Documentation.
Body maps not utilized. Photographs obtained with consent not attached in this version. Written notes contemptuous not entered into patient's medical record. Pertinent investigation findings none available at the time of examination.
So I think we can hold it right there. That's one. We're just using one because of time. But this brings us to a point where Liberians, wherever you are, based on these, the argument now becomes clear that whatever evidence that the National Security Agency, the Liberia National Police, the Ministry of Justice have gathered, right?
So I will just get the conclusion quickly. Okay. The overall assessment of consistency per the Istanbul protocol. So according to this report, this record is not consistent with the Istanbul protocol. So you see, non-consistent. Consistent with the allegation, but could also be caused
you're not understanding the reading, you're confusing.
No, this is it.
Overall assessment of consistency. So they want to make sure the
examination
whether it's consistent with the Istanbul.
Yes. So what was done? Yes. So whether the text, all of what they've done, whether it was the report or the results were consistent with
the conditions the Istanbul protocol says about torture, right? So you have the check mark there. Box 1, they say non-consistent. If you're not consistent, you mark that one. They did not mark that. Then you can box 2, consistent with the allegation, but could also be caused by other conditions. They didn't mark that box. Yeah. So they come to box 3, highly consistent with the allegation of torture. Highly consistent with the allegation of torture. When you read the report, these are the places you gotta go. So how can somebody with a big head, just a dumper purple, sit down and say, oh, a stupid electric kid, say that you think you can, so you can't question people. So this is it. When you read, you gotta read with understanding. The reason why you see United Party going let up because we smart power all the people together talk for them. We smart power all of them. We sound power all of them are what they like us. So this is it. So the report say they won, the data say they won. So the data is, I mean, in a nutshell, saying here that everything the NSA did, they say the guy, the collector, and the extracted from the people. Everything the police did, they say the guard, the extracted from the people. Everything the Ministry of Justice did, say the guard, the extracted from the people, were all done inconsistent or against best human rights practices. And of course, what that does is it renders the evidence. The evidence now becomes unadducible in court. You can't use those evidence in court anymore. because it's clear that you torture the people to get information from them. So the Ministry of Justice lied on the oath, the police lied, the National Security Agency lied on the young people. They lied on all of them. They coerced them, they tortured them to get information from them, kept them in prison for 10 months, 9 to 10 months. Family heads, responsible people. Ill treatment. This is bad. This is barbaric. Now, you can't deduce this. Where does this leave us in the whole investigation? Two things. The government should shamefully pray the court to nullify prosecute the case, drop the charges without prejudice, go out there and look for additional evidence if you can find any, or you go out there and bring the actual arsonist. That means the people you're trying to connect to the burning of the Capitol, they are not connected. Because in order to connect them, you have to torture other human beings to get false information from them, false testimony, to use it to connect the people. So they're not. So the government should shamefully bow down and drop the case and go out there and pursue the actual arsonists inconsistent with what they claim. And the president said that the Capitol, the whole country know, the president tells us that Capitol building was born to arson. Say that gangster, how you call it? Say hooligans. Right? So now the government must go and search and bring out the hooligans. The president said they know them, they know where they are. They should go and find them. So the CDC people they were accusing, the record proved that they were depending on torture testimonies to prosecute and link the people to the crime. Where are we? And if the judge, let me tell you one thing, if the judge go ahead and still, in spite of this, I know the judge will not, but in the event where it happens, this will be the biggest international disgrace and embarrassment on the reputation of our country. That will render us as a failed state.
To use evidence that were gotten through torture, to use them in court. I don't know, but it's going to be terrible for our country. This is going to send a very clear signal to international partners that injustice is at its highest peak in our country.
So you see why people say they didn't trust the police, they didn't trust the NSA, they didn't trust government institutions anymore.
So it's 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. Let's pick your calls on this note. 0775. Did I say 775? 0776 104 104, 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104. ID numbers. You can call us on right here and be a part of the conversation. Hello. Good morning. You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, brother, let me tell you something on Capitol building issue. The people will not bring in the real people because they know when they bring in the real people who's supposed to carry the people who stop an investigation for who are the people that were assigned at the Capitol building or the Capitol building got burned. So they're not able to bring here the real people. So they wanted a new fake document. But the hospital, they won't go tell the we like have credibility for. Because if they were going to give full reports, or going to be a further hospital, that even when our family member gets sick, we're not going to send them over visit the government will pay them to get the person check. So they did the best that they could do for the Liberian people. So that credibility will get it for that hospital.
Okay. Let's talk to somebody. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You can't hold it.
You can't hold the line. We'll move on to somebody else. 0776 104 104 886 500 104. The numbers. You can call us on here this morning and be a part of the conversation. You can hold the line. Let's talk to somebody else. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead. I'm okay.
This is Prince Wake. I'm calling for Johnson.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I want to call in morning to inform you that I should take one day and visit you in Johnson because yesterday I'm
Where's that? Where's that?
Yeah. No, you know.
So what kind of building? Car?
Go to the airport.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
airport discussion. Yeah. Sorry about that one. Go call Dangaku. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Walk away from the radio.
I'm sorry, I gotta let you go. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're live. Let's hear you.
Yeah. This is Ruben from calling for to be clear, this Arsenal case, the people know the two of that act. They just keeping it in the state of started trying to drag that case. But I can be very clear to you that the case that group that were at that hotel, they are the group that sponsored that Arsenal case. I can tell everybody that one.
So that means the regime torture people to get statement from them. This is wicked. Good morning.
Very wicked. Very wicked.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, this is Ben and I call you from Central Military. This down surprising if you have a president who one time a major in a military regime. So the kind of system of torturing and even killing out is on a statement.
But look, bro, to be talking about torture in this day and age, in this Liberia, is scary.
This is what the president of the present president of this country have been modeled. They are a way of doing things. They kind of dictatorship or ruling people.
No, but we gotta call the people out. We gotta call the agency heads, the police, and of course the NSA head. I know the president. We can talk about the president, but these people can't be allowed to hire under the president. This is Prince Johnson, trained by the U.S. people money, taxpayer money, trained, brought back to this country. And you're telling me that his agency could not have to torture Liberians to get statement out of them?
And I would say there's a problem. The very USA government, like President we have once said, the same people that are into telling me to stop, to allow other people to protest, they are all here. We get the EU, the European Union, the start of the UN.
You can't blame the people for the breakdown. When your government is democratic, the people work with you. When it's undemocratic, the people leave you by your business. Yeah, so you can't blame them. The people are not forced to talk. You get a rebel style government in place. Good morning. Let's hear you. Good morning. Okay, that caller has left. But this person, okay, yeah, but this is it. You know, Gregor Coleman went to school in America. Some kind of few months executive program, and you know that few months America school you went to, you came back. They passing around here and say, "Oh, the man, a B Harvard man," but the American discipline. Then you come here. You have been accused of perpetuating torture. And I say Prince Johnson, when the armed forces of Liberia was built, those are the sons and daughters we all felt proud.
Mm-hmm.
They have gone for civilized training, and that's why the army was dissolved and restructured, so that all that wartime people, their mindset can be no kind of thing. And you want to tell me the NSA headquarters built by the American people, tax dollar, you go for training down there, education, you come here as NSA director, you sit down, they go torture, honor your leadership, and honor your watch, they torture the people, children. And Queen Johnson. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, let's hear you. Good morning. I don't know what they're doing to the land now because they want is embarrassing the government and not easy.
Yes, so we can try this other line and then pick just few calls and close it up this morning. Hello.
Good morning, Abu Heta.
Morning.
Yeah, I'm Mr. James calling from Johnsonville.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm a religious listener to you guys, but I'm broken down this morning. You know, really, I don't know.
Hello, you still there? Okay, let's take let's see whether David King is here. David, morning.
Yeah, morning, and let me say morning, Abu too.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you see, these guys, they're doing all kind of danger style of government or governance in our country. To see Joseph Waka having the kind of NSA director that he got to be. But see, one guy own way of working for people some kind of way. President Johnson left this country on Thursday to go to Sweden to be with his family. And right away, by the time he turned about 3 o'clock in the morning, the house got up on fire. So is he telling us that the security he left in the yard? When you come back, you will grab all of them, carry them to the NSA and go torture them like you tortured Eric and Thomas then, Stevie Bro. You go torture them to confess how the fire got to your house. Because you got to be serious in this country. You can see clarity. Now, one fire investigator they brought from Minnesota. The investigation is carried out. What happened to that report? Because the guy, they saw clover bottles in the middle of the tumor. And that whole place, they kind of flame out in that place. You get every clover bottle sit over there when that burn.
Okay.
So, what kind of information they were giving to the Liberian people? Why are they so wicked?
Okay.
But they quote, we're looking at this quote because the chief justice said, the justice said, have a commercial line.
Okay.
Is he going to tell us that you was looking at that kind of evidence and they got a lower court will go past judgment?
All right, let's talk to Upton Pew. Upton, good morning.
Good morning,
Morning. Go ahead.
So yesterday we were having a little chat concerning all the drugs bad, right? So I want to lay this premise. We'll ask a question. So I want to ask the government question, and you guys this to you as well, right? So torturing, for example, what in case we switch it around, because I will make a reference to former Filipino president, right? Yesterday, is still on drug law, drug law, right? So when you turn it around, instead of government torturing peaceful Liberians on the pretense of burning down the Capitol building, which can be built, right? Then or drugs law or drugs cartel, killing our generation that would uplift our country in generation to come after we are all left the war, right? Which was more important? I'm not calling to the government and you guys in there.
Okay. All right. Let's give somebody something quick here. Okay, let's speak Marcy. Don't come back. *255 *1#. Hello.
Yeah, hey guys.
Good morning, Marcy.
I'm Marcy on the line.
Go ahead, man.
So thanks to you and Abu. So then before y'all really they both telling us that they don't want to torture or they were torture.
The report is telling us that the allegation that they were tortured could be truth according to the report.
Yeah. So we tell God thank you. Anything they want to do, God can come and save us forever and ever. One was me who the woman of Liberia. One was me to pray for our children that in the shelter. And the thing they supposed to do, and the thing they are doing the right thing, they continue. You know for that place, but you only with the poor children, but we get nothing to show. We are full of the full competence in the country for poor people. Then you get workers, you got to take about poor place, you torture it there, and then before you want to cover it up.
Okay.
All
Okay, Masisi, thank you so kindly for your participation. Let's see whether we can just give money to somebody here quickly, and then we call it a day on today's edition of the program right here. So let's see. *255 *1#. *255 *1# for those using the button format, and *255 *1# for those using the smartphone. Let's see. So I will get it done just very shortly. Just very shortly. Just very shortly. I will get this done right here. Okay, let me give somebody money right now. Get somebody money right here quickly. So yes, you can continue to play. Let me give one person at least before we close up here. Let's give somebody money. So *255 *1#. or star 255 star 1 hash hash. But here's $50 or 25 cents. You stand a chance to receive between 5,000 to 15,000 right here this morning. Let's call another winner who has won here this morning on the show. This person, 51. Okay, let's call out this person here. Hoping that you will pick just quickly. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning. This is Higa. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, I'm up here, Shaman.
Mr. Sherman, you play our cash giveaway this morning?
Yes, I played this morning.
How many times you did so?
I played one time today.
You played one time today, but you've been playing it before?
Yes, I've been playing it every day. I play.
Every day. Okay, so check up on your phone. You've received 5K as part of the winners for today.
Yes, I have already received it. Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome. Thank you too for always playing, okay?
Yeah, we'll continue to play and encourage more people to play.
All right. Okay. So, folks, that's all the time we've got to be here with you. Until Abu and I are back here together, it's on tomorrow for the midweek edition of the program. So, yes, let's move. That's all the time we've got right here. Let's see. So. Join this conversation on tomorrow when Abu and I will be back here for another edition of the program. Until then, let's keep the peace of Liberia. This is the only country that we have, the only country that we cannot be deported from. We are out of here, folks.